Hey guys, so several days ago I did an entire video with live swatches of the new butter glosses that came out from NYX Cosmetics. I know butter glosses have been out for a while. Butter glosses, that's weird to say over and over. But they released 10 new shades for 2014. And in that video I had mentioned that I have the new soft matte lip cream shades as well and was wondering if you guys would be interested in seeing those. A lot of you guys were like, yes, I need to see them, which I can totally see why, because they are super fun colors. For some reason, I swore I had 10 earlier. Now I'm only counting 9, so I don't know if I misplaced one. But after seeing 9 swatches, I think you guys will still get a general idea of what the formula is like and what the colors look like in person via camera. These do retail for $1 more than the butter glosses. I don't really know the reason why. I guess obviously something different with the formula. These are $5.99 on Ulta's website and then probably $6 on NYX Cosmetics. I don't know why they do like a penny difference. That's strange to me. The formula, it's entirely different than the butter glosses. Those are really glossy and hydrating feeling. This formula is something you have to get used to. The first time I had bought one like several months ago, probably last year, I honestly did not care for it at all. It's just a really weird texture. It's super creamy. It's matte, but it's not drying. It's just kind of a heavier feeling texture, at least in my opinion. So the color is worth it to me. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. The formula is uncomfortable for, I'd say, like the first hour or two, but then you kind of just get used to it. It's not that it's gritty or drying, it's just a very different formula than most other lip glosses that I've ever tried. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing that I did last time and just kind of start with the nudes and move forward or darker from there. So the first two light colors I have are Cairo and Athens. So once again, just comparing them kind of side by side. It looks like Cairo is lighter, so we're gonna go in with that one. Now, since these are a matte formula, I would highly recommend exfoliating your lips. Otherwise, it's gonna catch on to any kind of dry flakes that you may have on your lips. My lips are pretty exfoliated after doing the other live swatching video because I had to wipe my lips off so many times. So going in with Cairo, these have the same applicators that the butter glosses do. Size-wise, I think they're exactly the same. Yes, they're both 0.27 fluid ounces and they do have a doe foot applicator. Starting off with this first color, I already know this is going to be a color that is strange for me. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you guys know that I don't wear nudes that often. So whenever I apply one, it's always like, oh, it's just different. And this is kind of a white out nude, at least for my skin tone. The scent of these, the butter glosses have more of kind of like a sugar cookie scent. These still have a bakery scent, but it's more of kind of like a cake batter smell. So I've exfoliated my lips and this color is not making my lips look very good. It's not a flattering color. It's like picking up every little crack. Yikes. Okay, so here is Cairo, already one that I'm not crazy about. This color would probably be nice if I mixed it with something deeper, but just on its own, it's too nude for my liking. I feel like my lips just kind of look washed out. Even with this really dark eye, I just feel like maybe if there was a gloss to it or if it was just a couple shades darker, but this one is just too pale for my liking. So this one was Cairo. Moving one shade up, we now have Athens. This one looks like it'll have a little bit more peachy pink color to it. Yeah, this definitely has more of a pink, whereas the other one was just kind of like a white out nude. This has more color to it, which I prefer. When it comes to nude lip colors, I'm just extremely picky. It has to have like the perfect amount of peach and pink in it. I don't know. In the mirror, it looks like a color that I wouldn't mind, but on camera, it kind of looks orange. What do you guys think? Okay, now moving one more shade up, just giving you guys an idea of what it looks like. So this is where we started. Now we are going up to, is that Zurich? I'm not really sure. This is kind of a dusty rose color. Yeah, this one actually isn't really a nude. This is more of just a muted rosy pink. Okay, so here is it Zurich or Zurich? Also, if you guys are curious about the eye makeup that I'm wearing, I recently posted a Valentine's Day tutorial for this look, so I will have that linked down below if you guys want to check that out. Okay, so yeah, this one isn't too bad. Out of the 3 that I've applied so far, this was probably my favorite. It just has more color and isn't like a dead-on nude. Okay, so now moving to the final kind of peachy pink nude color. This one is called Canes. Is that how you say it? Canes? I mean, more of kind of a mauve-y color. Ooh, I do like this one. I don't know what it was about the two first nudes. Those just picked up every little dry crack in my lips. And like I mentioned, I had exfoliated this morning already, and it was still just making my lips look really dry. So I'm actually really digging this color. I feel like it makes my lips look really nice and full, and it's not catching on any of the dry patches. That's one thing with those really nude colors. If you guys are super into nudes, you really want to make sure you like scrub your lips with a toothbrush or use a really good kind of sugary exfoliant, just because I felt like the nudes were really catching onto any kind of like crack and crevice in my lips. I am loving this color so far though. I'm gonna actually put this in my makeup bag right now so I don't forget about it. Next up we have the color Ibiza, which kind of looks like a pinky coral color. I'm excited for this one. If you guys watched my butter gloss video, you know with the brighter kind of fun colors, I was getting disappointed because it seems like the pigmentation was getting more and more sheer. The formula for these ones seems opposite. It seems like the bolder colors have like a bolder pigmentation, which is how it should be. It's kind of clashing with my eyeshadow, but I feel like if you had like a nude eye or something with just a winged liner, this would be really pretty. Yeah, but with this eyeshadow, it's just like a jumbled mess. But on its own or with a nude eye and just lots of mascara, I think it would be really pretty. Okay, so kind of sticking with the corally reds, here's the color I just applied. This next one is Morocco. So this kind of reminds me of, if you guys are familiar with OPI polishes, this looks like a Cajun shrimp lipstick. I don't know, I feel like that's what Cajun shrimp looks like in the bottle. Let's see what this one looks like. Whoa, yeah, this is kind of fluorescent. This color isn't bad, but once again, I feel like with the eye look that I'm wearing, I probably should have saved this video for another day when I was just wearing a light wash of eyeshadow, because I feel like this bold, intense eyeshadow is kind of taking away from some of these lip colors. Obviously, I wouldn't wear this combination together, but once again, I feel like this lip with some winged liner would be really pretty. So yeah, just a really kind of true coral red. Next up, we have Prague, which is a really pretty berry color. Ooh, this is like the perfect fall color. Since I've been applying so many different lip colors, it's like the outer portions of my lips are getting stained. This is probably my favorite shade out of all the ones we've tried on so far. I feel like this color would be flattering on a ton of different skin tones. So far out of all the ones that I've tried on, I think this is the one that I would recommend. I feel like this color you could wear in the daytime or the evening, any season, and it's definitely going to look good on a ton of different skin tones, whether you're really fair or if you have a deeper skin tone. This is just a really, really pretty color. So once again, this one is called Prague. Okay, so check out my outer lips. It looks like I'm one of those people who like licks around my lips all the time and it's chapped. Just buff some powder right here, because I feel like one of those little messy kids who has like Kool-Aid all over her face. Okay, so the very two final colors we have here are both super deep vampy colors. This one almost looks black in the tube. So first up we have Copenhagen, and this just looks like a really matte, like plummy color. Okay, this is exciting. Me gusta. If you guys are fans of like MAC Night Moth and what is the color I'm trying to think of? Not Rebel. There's one that's like one darker. If you guys like Night Moth lip liner or current lip liner, you guys will really like this color. Okay, so here is Copenhagen. As you can see, you can build up the pigmentation. So if we went in with another coat. So I'm really digging this color. Once again, I wish I was wearing a lighter eye just because I feel like the eyeshadow is kind of like distracting from the lip color. It's not something I would wear together just because I either like to do a bold eye and kind of a muted lip, or a bold lip and a muted eye. But this color on its own is so pretty. I am loving this one. So this is Copenhagen. Okay, and then next we have Transylvania, which I love that name. Landon and I actually just watched that movie yesterday. Is that what it's called? Yeah, right? Isn't it Transylvania? I should just look. That looks so weird. Okay, here is, oh, that just looks like I have like a beard. Or I'm like a ventriloquist. Yeah, this is like, this pretty much looks like off black. It's kind of scary. Yeah, this isn't one that I would pick up on my own. It's definitely a bold statement lip. I am all for bold, vampy lips, but this one is pretty darn intense. Okay, so it seems kind of hard with the really deep colors, to get an even application. So maybe if I put some on and then let it kind of dry for a second and then apply some more. Oh my gosh, this is scary. Yeah, this is probably not a color that I will use again unless I was doing some like random inspired tutorial. Just not something I personally would wear day to day. Okay, yeah, so there is Transylvania. Way to end this video with a bam. All right, so that completes the swatches of the 9 soft matte lip creams. I think out of the 9, the 5, I know, I had to go with 5. The 5 that I really liked are Morocco, Ibiza, Cannes, Prague, and Copenhagen. Copenhagen is amazing for this time of the year or in the evening, and I think Morocco will be an incredible color for spring or summer. No matter what kind of skin tone you have, this will just look awesome on anyone. Loving it. So yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested in checking those out, you can find them at NYX Cosmetics. I know some CVS and Target stores are now beginning to carry NYX, as well as just Ulta online or in store. They retail for $5.99 to $6. I know, a penny difference. What can you do? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other requests or if you guys are wanting to see any of the other new NYX products for 2014, be sure to leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys want to see. As always, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.